This is Staccato from the Second Street Dreams audio network. I'm Judelyn Gibson. This week, I have a note dotting the classical music landscape. Honoring the Fallen. It is the theme of two albums out this week. One of them, the world premiere recording of the opera An American Soldier. It was composed by Juan Ra with a libretto by David Henry Hwang.
I was born here, raised here, speak perfect English, a true American, 100%.
It's the true story of Army Private Danny Chen, who committed suicide while serving in Kandahar province in Afghanistan in 2011. The 19-year-old was the only American soldier with Chinese ancestry in his unit.
I speak Chinese, but I can't.
A military investigation found that Chen had been subjected to ethnic slurs, teased, bullied, and mercilessly beaten every day by his fellow soldiers and a superior officer. 8 soldiers were charged, 4 were punished.
Gone back, hey, hey, to living for themselves, but I can't forget. There's a
The American Composers Orchestra, in partnership with the Platoon label, released the recording. Vietnam vet James Kimo Williams was 19 when he went to Vietnam.
When I went to Vietnam, I was playing the guitar and playing in rock bands, and so I picked up music as a means of, keeping myself sane.
Not too long after he returned home, he started composing music about his time in Vietnam.
So here's the War Stories rendition of The Life and Death of Life.
And so the first thing I did was, once I learned the craft from the jazz perspective, because that's what I was doing at Berkeley, I released an album called War Stories, and I used the music in War Stories to kind of tell my story from how I felt I dealt with Vietnam.
And years later, right around the late 1980s, he developed Symphony For Vietnam Veterans, honoring those who served and those who died. And retired U.S. Army Captain James Kimo Williams has released a version of Symphony For Vietnam Veterans for string orchestra.
I want to show all the emotions, and 2 of the emotions that were most significant was when I was going there, I was gung-ho, patriotic, and, I guess I'm a warrior or a hero, whatever. And then the last section of the score is called Flying Home. And you tell me if you're not happy about flying home.
Find the links on the Staccato page on secondstreetdreams.com. That's Staccato. I'm Judelyn Gibson on the Second Street Dreams audio network.